Okay, I'm always getting questions like, how do you have so much energy during the day and you never eat at lunch and you grapple in your training? How does that occur? So I'm going to kind of run you guys through. First day here in Maryland, we just got into the Airbnb, hit our coffee run, and grabbed our groceries for the week. So first thing, I brought this with me, but my bulletproof coffee creamer I use for my coffee in the morning is where I start. So now we'll go through kind of some things that I got as far as what I'm going to utilize for the week. As far as my breakfast in the morning, how I maintain energy throughout the day, being that I don't take a lunch break, and then hydrating, and then kind of what I put in the fridge and have around the house. So the first thing, water is probably the biggest thing that you need when you're training all day and moving around. That being said, drinking out of a can, I always thought was nonsense and crazy, but when I was in Montana this summer doing the Cleared Hot podcast, they sold Liquid Death out of Black Rifle Coffee, and that water is probably the best tasting water I've ever had. So I always start with my Liquid Death water in the morning. Then, of course, we're going to be grappling, so a couple bigger bottles of water or a shaker. Have your own bottle of water. I lose them, leave them places, so I just quit buying water bottles and I just buy the water when I go, and I'll put it in my bag. I'll drink this, and then usually they have the refill stations at all the good training facilities now, so that'll kind of be my water for the week. I'll have a Liquid Death each day, and then I'll have multiple of these, but I can refill them at the refill stations at the training center. Next, I'll start out with my breakfast in the morning. So lately I've been on this Greek yogurt kick, and the reason is if you read the ingredients on the back of whatever you're eating, if you can't read those ingredients, it's probably not great for you. Now, we're all human beings, we're not perfect, so yes, I consume things that aren't great, but I try to stay at that like 80-20 rule, 80% good, 20% of just what I want. So ingredients in here are going to be 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 ingredients in my Greek yogurt. I will then have some raw unfiltered honey that I'll put in my yogurt, and on top of that I usually add some sort of berry. Now, I'm a huge fan of raspberries and blueberries, so this week I went with the blueberries. That'll be my breakfast in the morning prior to leaving here to go to training. And then how I kind of survive throughout the day without eating a lunch break. On top of my breakfast before I leave the house, this is one where some people like them, some people don't. I'm not a huge fan of the gas station boiled eggs, but I have ate them before and I've never gotten sick, and they work just as well. But in the refrigerated part of the grocery store, you can actually get hard boiled eggs, so I don't have to boil them, peel them. I'll crush 2 of these on my way out the door in the morning. So that'll be my breakfast, followed by 2 of those along with my coffee. That'll get me going and keep me pretty energized through till lunch. Then I'll go with some sort of protein bar. Today I went with the barbells. They're actually pretty good. They taste well. Decent protein in them, so something to go to. My newest favorite thing is going to be That's It. And this is a fruit snack. So again, I'm going to default back to what the ingredients are. And if you look at the ingredients on this, it is apples and mangoes. Okay? So if you can read what's on there, the least amount of ingredients on there, the better it's going to be for you. This one is apples and strawberries. And again, the name brand is That's It. I started getting these for the kids as well, because fruit snacks have multiple different ingredients and sugars in them that aren't natural, and it's not good. So that is the majority of what I try to eat to stay well. And then at dinner, we'll either make something Airbnb or we'll go out to eat. I try to get some sort of large protein for my dinner as well in there. And then again, nobody's perfect, so my one downfall is sometime throughout the day, not every day, but a variety of days or most days, sometimes I'll have an energy drink. My preference is I like the 8.4 ounce sugar-free Red Bull. None of them are good for you, whether they're sugar or not sugar, but that's my 20% downfalls. I'll pop a small energy drink. I get the small can, so it's only 8.4 ounce. It keeps, that 20% really low. And that is kind of what I'm going to eat for the week here.